Moving on now, Bahraini prince could face arrest and prosecution over torture claims if he travels to the United Kingdom. The son of the King of Bahrain, Prince Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, who travels to the UK regularly, is expected to lose diplomatic immunity after legal proceedings began against him. The Crown Prosecution Service had previously said that the prince could not be investigated over allegations that he was involved in the torture of pro-democracy protesters in 2011. That immunity decision is now being legally challenged by a Bahraini citizen who has been granted asylum in the UK. The man, only identified as FF, says he was badly beaten and given a prison sentence after taking part in the 2011 protests. To discuss that further, I'm joined by Mr. Saeed Shahabi, who is with the Bahrain Freedom Movement, and he joins us live from London. Mr. Shahabi, thanks very much for joining us. Now, does this Prince Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa deserve to be banned from traveling to the UK, considering he could face arrest?
Thank you very much. The decision by the court here was related to the anonymity of the accused. So there was a victim, and the victim has put a challenge, has filed a case against the son of Bahrain's dictator, accusing him of taking part in personally torturing some detainees. And apparently the court is in possession of evidence of those who had been tortured by or allegedly been tortured by the prince. Now, whether he will be found guilty or not, that will be a long way away. But at the moment, the court has said that it is permissible to remove the anonymity of the accused. And that is the first step. That is, I think, has come after about a year or so of intense negotiation and dealing between the victim and his lawyers and also the court. Now, the next stage will be to challenge the immunity of the prince, because he is part of a legal government according to the British law. So whether the immunity will be removed from him or not, it remains to be seen. However, linking a prince with torture is a big thing. I mean, in the minds of many now, the name of this man will always be linked to torture, whether it is proven or not proven. But that will be some time away to come. But it is, I think, the victim feels that he has been exonerated by removing the anonymity of this prince.
So, you know, Mr. Shahabi, you've been in the UK for a while and you are an activist. I wanted to get your feel for the politics and the diplomacy surrounding this. You know, the UK has pretty good relations with the Bahrainis. You know, we even had the Bahraini king visit a while back, and he was received warmly by the UK government. Do you believe that such a case will even be allowed to go through, considering those politics and those good relations?
I think the legal system, to a degree, is free, but also there are restrictions. The freedom lies with the judge, but can you reach the judge? There are many hindrances, many obstacles before any case can reach the courtroom. So that's one thing. The other thing is that the British government has not denied its involvement and its links with the regime of Bahrain. In fact, they are now building or renovating a naval base in Bahrain at a cost of more than £6 or £7 million. They are also receiving the dictator this week. I think he is going to attend the Royal Windsor horse racing. We must remember last year one Bahraini victim of torture walked through the race course and accused the king, who was sitting next to the queen, of being involved in torture and in killing of Bahrainis. Now, this year, he is also expected to attend. I'm talking about Bahrain's dictator is expected to attend. But also, what is more important this year is that this week, in 2-3 days' time, Prince Andrew, the Queen's son, is going to chair a meeting at Queen Elizabeth II Hall near the Parliament to show and to tell the people that Bahrain is a country where religious freedom is guaranteed. This is despite the fact that this regime has destroyed more than 40 mosques belonging to the Shia, who are the majority of the citizens, despite the fact that a senior religious figure was recently banished and exiled by the regime, and despite the fact that the Shia majority are denied their legal rights, and including the use of discrimination as a policy to undermine the majority population. So the British government has a lot to answer for in regards of its stance towards the pro-democracy movement in Bahrain, and the Bahrainis are very angry that the British government should take such stand. They expect it to be more pro-democracy, more and less pro-dictatorship, and trying to shelter those dictators and also those, some of whom are torturers.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now, but of course, as always, we do appreciate your opinions. That was Mr. Saeed Shahabi speaking to us live from London.